Warden versus DK. Warden did have a change. I'm going to just be referencing the patch notes over and over again every time I see something and I'm like, oh, I think that was changed. Let's see. Warden did get changed. Wasn't it? Wasn't Shadow Strike changed? No, Fan of Knives was changed. And it was buffed. Let's see if that comes into play. Yo, Raffle Diecats, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. How you doing, dude? Appreciate you. Gifted a sub to Saven Ozar and Ian Stain. And also we had the Wall Street guy 23 minutes ago resubscribed for 21 months. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. The Fast Expo for Sheik. Love the song you made for Neo. Is that the AI music thing? I haven't listened to any of those other than the main like happy one. What else changed for Night Owl? Moonwalls are back or close to what they were. They're at 1.45 per second as opposed to 1.5. Wisps have 130 HP now, which means one hit of a ghoul, I think, means they can't be coiled, which is a huge deal. Warden didn't get anything. Doesn't even get this Acolyte. An Undead Haunted Goldmine reduced by 5 seconds. Nerubian is now piercing damage. Frenzy Ghouls change a little bit. And that's mostly what's going to come into play so far. Nova was also nerfed a little bit. So those are most of the things we need to note at the start of this game. Yeah, the one for Happy, you made it, right? No, that was Art of Warcraft.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 2 for Sonik. Some split creeping. Pretty sure that's who that was. I haven't made any of those. Pretty sure we'll eat through the trees after and creep this green camp. Sheik now building his gold mine. A little bit late, but safe.
A player's forces are
the video, yeah, the song was someone else. Oh, okay. I'm not sure who made the song, other than a robot. I guess the lyrics weren't made by a robot, though. It was just the voice that was AI. Is that right? I'm not sure how this AI music thing works. Voice in the instruments, and then the lyrics are made by a person? That makes sense? So. Also now want a negation for Undead, available on tier 2, but I believe it requires Temple of the Damned. Yeah, so it's not really that good, honestly. So in what situation do you need Dispel and a Temple? Look at this. Piercing damage on this guy. Not normal damage, which means it's better later on against things like Dryads, but worse early on against things like Heroes and Archers. Normal damage would be better. I do think piercing is better later because it's better against Dryads in this matchup, and in other matchups it's better against Mass Air, say like Wind Riders or, you know, Mass Fairy Dragons, Hippogriff Riders, stuff like that. So it's better later on and good and worse early on, in my opinion. AP Rush with a Warden actually might work. If only he had Fan of Knives. Close to Sheik's tech. Only halfway. Meat Wagons, by the way, if they come into play after this AP Rush, a little bit more movement speed. That was changed recently. Are all the maps played on PTR version? Yes, Cobra, yes. Ideally. Maybe it might get screwed up once or twice, but that is the attempt, is for all of them to be played on PTR versions. Gonna go down, rebuilt. Sheik, not an impossible situation. Does he have a graveyard coming up at the expo? Yes, he does, and another crypt. Tier 2, it's gonna be done. Typically, what Happy would do in this position is he'd build double Slaughterhouse immediately at tier 2. At his expansion, probably. The lumber is not quite there to be able to do that. Looking pretty good for Sonic. What a weird strat. Truly a strange strategy. And double glaive throw on the way as well. Glaive throwers also got buffed movement speed wise, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, movement speed from 220 to 240, which is not insignificant, especially with the amount of time it takes him to move across the map. You think like if before it took him a minute to get across the map, now it's going to take him something like 53 seconds, which is actually a big deal. Which is not getting out. And this game might not be over, but the main base is definitely going to be dead. Clarities now for the Warden. Could just creep this for level 4, and then get Fan and Knives level 2. One Slaughterhouse coming up. I mean, as long as Sheik can get a second hero out and another Slaughterhouse up before this goes down, he'll be fine, but he's not going to get either, it looks like. Sonic's going to cancel this, and he's about to kill the main. Such a weird strat from Sonic. The most Sonic thing ever, really. This is cancelled. Could be rebuilt. And the main has been repaired in the meantime. Not a bad attack here from Sheik. He's doing what he can with very little. He could have pulled the ghouls, but he kind of needs lumber at the same time. Oh! Okay, he does TP, loses the Fiend. He's doing everything he can, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, piercing damage also from this. Has this always been piercing? I can't remember. I think this was also normal. Someone confirm. Or was it always piercing?
Players' forces are under attack.
This is really good from Sonic. Pretty solid game. A weird game, but a solid game. It's always been piercing? Okay. That does make sense, because it wasn't in the patch notes that this changed, so it's probably always been piercing. I wonder what undeads think about the piercing, normal to piercing change overall. Because I do think it helps later, but maybe I'm just straight up wrong. He is dead to the APs, and that's game 1. Pretty sure. There's the GG. 1-0 for Sonic. With the weirdest AP push I've seen recently. I haven't watched any games recently, so that would make sense. 1-0. Pretty exciting first game. Can't complain with that. See what map 2 is. It'll be Northern Isles. By the way, the map pool, still 5 maps, all on PTR, will be Autumn Leaves, Echo Isles, Last Refuge, Northern Isles, Twisted Isles. A really good map pool, considering you guys are the ones that choose the map pool. It's really good. Well done. One of the best map pools we've seen. And Northern Isles, map number 2. What's up, Rick? How's it going? Yeah, there's a lot of hair going on. There's a whole lot of hair going on. Okay, game number 2. Again, I'll try to point out things that may be impacted by the PTR as we go. Try to keep track of it. Then that'll help me remember it as well, actually. Game number 2. Sonic with a quick 1-0. Here we go. Bottom left is Sheik, upper right, Sonic. I was talking about this the other day. Actually, the last time I got a haircut was for Sweden. In 2021. That was my last haircut. So my hair is trackable through Warcraft 3 VODs. You can go back to that tournament. And then you can just watch every stream from that point and you can slowly watch it grow. Can somebody make that video? It might take you 15 hours to edit, but it's possible. Yeah, I'll give you a good zoom in later, Oakward. Keeper. Keeper was changed. Treants were changed from... Well, initially they were buffed to 85 mana, but now they're set to 95 mana. Also, Nature's Blessing is a little less lumber, which does impact Treants. That is the change, right? Is less lumber? Yes, from 200 to 150.
A player's forces are under attack.
Deathman again. Nothing of patch noteworthy here. Yeah, circlets as well, just general notes. Circlets cost a little bit more. Not even a little bit, a lot more. They cost 250 gold as opposed to 175 from the shop now, which is totally valid. I mean, people were buying... People's early games were revolving around just going from both shops and just buying both circlets. Which on this map there's only one, but big deal. 250 gold for a circlet. Yes, you heard it right, Bro Rush. And Gloves of Haste also buffed from 15% attack rate bonus to 17.5. Initially it was 20, but now they split the difference. Again, Wisp with 130 HP means I think the skeleton needs to get 2 auto attacks before it's coilable. Coilable? Yeah, coilable. That might even be a real word, coilable. Second Ancient War. Sonic. Builds one Ancient War initially with the Warden, and only builds a second one with a Keeper. He did get 2 Ancient Wars eventually on Twisted Meadows, but not right away. It's a little laggy, and we're going to be on this host the entire day, so if it continues to be laggy, I might just go flow for the entire day as well, but we'll see. We'll see if we have to do that. Well, all words are made up. True. Not wrong. Just pressuring that DK. We'll soon be level 2, and we'll have Aura, and this really won't matter. Assuming he gets this last hit, which he does. There's the 6th Acolyte.
Forces are under attack.
But Creeping from Sonic. Kind of nice. He's still building archers over here. He is. And teching now, too. The Crestfallen in them. Level 2. And what consumable over here? Don't know yet. Oh, the single treant. That's all the mana gone. Good Hunter Assault coming up. A similar strategy maybe from Sonic, but he's teching with 2 Ancient Wars and a Hunt All. And Vader heal. Oh, there's a coil. This is a TP forced. There it is. Sheik in a much better position this game than he was last. And Greater Heal picked up. Even will continue. Almost level 3, but he won't get it from this green camp. This confirms the expansion. He could just tech right now, honestly. A very early tech with the Expo. Kelly confirms that it's not a tier 1 all-in. Doesn't mean it won't be an all-in. Keeper's now going to be 3. Level 3 on the DK, and level 3 on the Keeper. 5 archers go across. Huntress is on the way for Sonic. He's waiting for a second hero. Could be decent pressure. Sonic coming up in a second. Not if he loses all of his archers, though. Tangle level 2 probably better. He goes for Treants, though. Naga second. Most likely Firelord second. That was laggy. We might have to go flow for a little bit at least. The server isn't always laggy the entire day. Sometimes at the start of the day it is, from my experience. We'll see. Not too bad if it doesn't disrupt the players for now. A couple of ghouls going down. So far only one archer. And what was changed with the Fire Lord? Let's see.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fire Lord Soulburn was buffed a bunch. Volcano was buffed, or was nerfed actually. Oh, and Zeppelin also costs 1 supply now. That's a weird change. That's a weird way to nerf Zeppelin. The shop might be pressured. It'd be a big deal if that one went down. Lava spawn. It's yet to split, right? That was the second one. And a hidden AP. Actually pretty good. Stop trying to be saved, because of course, if he loses that, he doesn't have ability to build a slaughterhouse anymore. It's getting pretty messy, honestly. Just building APs right in his face. I don't know if this is going to be as strong as last game's push, but it could still work. Expansion, graveyard, and another crypt coming up over there. I don't really agree with the extra crypt. I feel like he should just use his resources to get a double slaughterhouse. Crumbs, what's up, dude? Thank you for gifting a sub to Booty Itches. Appreciate it. How you doing? And Sonic he's killing a lot, but he's losing a lot, and obviously, with that sort of a trade, the player with the expansion is going to be able to recover quicker. That's the end of the mana for the Keeper. Double Nerubian. Again, piercing damage here is much better than normal would be against Huntresses. Although I think normal's better against Fortified than piercing. I'm pretty sure that would make sense. Do we have slaughterhouses coming up? No, we don't. In fact, we don't have the resources for them. This might work again. The 2 all-ins in a row. This might be a quick series number 1. Pressured in the back. That's kind of the last unit for Sheik. Lich didn't make it out either. 2 games in a row, no Lich.
Town is under siege.
Main base is still standing, and the expansion's still mining. Actually, this is starting to look decent for Sheik, but there's 3 APs that he cannot deal with, so eventually this main base might be going down. Question is, how much can Sheik do before he loses his main? Sheik should be beating Sonic. I'm so upset. I would say Sheik on both their best days is a better player than Sonic, but inconsistency. I wanted to quail that hunt, but not able to. Still the TP available. Honestly, I think you should just start coiling one of these heroes. There we go. There is a greater heal, but he's got to get rid of that eventually. Has a massive rock to the face piercing damage. True, but what type of damage should it be? Siege? That'd be wild.
Forces are under attack.
Still not a supply block Sheik, but he's doesn't have a lot of lumber. Is he building ghouls? Okay, he is building ghouls. Still mining over here, though. As much gold as you can. He needs to build his Lich. Does he have a slaughterhouse? No, he doesn't have a shop to build a slaughterhouse, so Everything he's gonna get out of tier 2 is soon gonna be unavailable. Why they have AoE? True. They used to do siege? Oh my god.
The town is under siege.
I don't know what's worse, being old enough to remember World War II or being old enough to remember when APs did siege damage. Both seem horrific. Linnaeus, thank you for 20 months. There's a coil, but that's level 2 entangle. And tacking. Game's not over yet, but Sonic's in a pretty good position. DK is gonna have to TP. He TP's so late. Okay, doesn't need it apparently. Okay. There's Coil Nova, and it's pretty high level, at least the coil. There's Staff, but it's on the wrong hero currently. Coil used defensively though. Okay. Oh, ghouls. What are these ghouls doing? Sheik needs lumber and he's pulling ghouls. What the hell? It seems to have really been Sheik's issue the last 2 games, is he's not prioritizing just mining with his ghouls as much as he needs to. Because you see Happy in these positions just immediately be able to afford double Slaughterhouse at tier 2. Or a player like Labyrinth who finds himself in these situations all the time, you would see him immediately put down 2 Slaughterhouses because he'd have the resources, he'd prioritize, he wouldn't pull as many ghouls. This is single elimination too. You lose here, you're out. Yeah, disappointed to see Sheik out so early, but honestly, out of these players, getting eliminated first round is a rough one. As we've seen recently, Sheik take maps off Happy, and Sonic is so weird that I wouldn't call it impossible for him to. Maps, not serious, okay? We'll note maps.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 2 almost done again. This time he can afford double Slaughterhouse at tier 2. Surprised Sonic's not expanding. Or building lores or something. He's literally just trying to win the game right here. When he could probably just win the game in the long run, if he had a backup plan. There's a TP. Step, right? Okay, dude, the piercing damage helping out quite a bit. I don't think... Okay, he's not building a Slaughterhouse yet, so I won't say I don't think yet. I won't say what I was about to say. If he was building a Slaughterhouse, this would look pretty good for Sheik, honestly, but no. He overcommits. Perhaps. Uses 1 Fiend. Uses 2 Fiends. If he gets both Glaives, it's kind of worth. Zaps it out and TP's out. Both Glaives are gone. I was gonna say, do you go Frost Armor or Dark Ritual here? He goes Frost Armor. Dead. Still no Slaughterhouse. He could build one here. Tap again. So weird to see Staff on Blades and Huntresses. Sheik kind of stabilizing. He's lost a lot of Fiends, but he's stabilizing. Yo, Jenny Pressenberg, what's up, dude? Dude, that's good to see you. Thank you for the 91 months. That's wild. Giannis, Battle Tanks, When. Hi, Carson. Thanks for the cats as always. Appreciate you. Good to see you. How have you been? It's It's been a while. 91 months. "15 minutes in, where's the statue?" Yeah, where's the slaughterhouse, my dude? Look at the lumber. At least a statue, if not a glaive throw, or a meat wagon, right? Am I crazy? Buttcrumb, thank you for also gifting a sub to Butt Crack. I'm surprised you haven't already gifted that sub. Wild to me. Oh, Lich. Is there a coil? There is! Whoa! Why? He detonated the coil! You see that? He detonated the coil so the Lich died. Nicely done from Sonic. Nice awareness. He knew where his wisps were on the trees. And the Lich is dead and there's no altar. And just like that, is Sonic actually maybe winning this game? Oh, no, Mana Pot. Hold that thought. What? Oh! Oh! The Soulburn made the DK miss, so he didn't kill the Keeper with the auto attack? Is that what I just saw? Does Soulburn even give miss chance? Is that even a thing? Because he got the auto attack and didn't kill the Keeper. Am I crazy? What just happened? Did he do so little damage? I mean, I know it cuts the damage in half, but the DK would still do enough damage. He hit, but it just didn't do enough. That's so wild. I thought that Soulburn was such a weird choice, but it actually just saved that Keeper. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Soulburn just reduces damage. It really reduced it that much? Oh my god. Two heroes and a couple of ghouls. And Sonic has not made a follow-up plan for himself. He didn't build a Tree of Life over here. He didn't go into Glaives. He didn't tech tier 3. Nothing. Damage reduction 75%. That is right? Yeah, 75% reduction on Soulburn. Oh! No coil. Lich dies again. GG. It was very close. If he hadn't lost the Lich to that Wisp detonate, he maybe had a chance. But honestly, Sheik maybe overcommitted a little bit, and he never built a slaughterhouse? Why did he not build a slaughterhouse? What was going on here? Still a fun series. Quick one, but a fun one.